So I wasn't sure where I was heading today, or if I'd even talk on this video. But I figured, why not stop at the library and check out that 917 section. If you don't know much about the Dewey Decimal, that's travel. Checked out the news selection. I thought there was something interesting. And why not? We'll go back to that trusty true Iowa section and grab a few of the books that I've grabbed before. Yep, there it is. Old Iowa Curiosities. Need some inspiration? Stop at the library. Yep. That should work. Maybe the books will help me get some inspiration to get back out there on the road, start doing some videos for all of you. It's been quite a long time. I missed it. Just haven't had that inspiration or that drive. It's a nice, beautiful day though. Sunny, blue skies. There's the local Oskaloosa library. Many of you haven't already known, Oskaloosa is my hometown. It's got some pretty cool things. I'd say the historical, like around the square, is really cool. They've done a lot of renovations and everything with a lot of the buildings and storefronts. Really brought it back to life. We'll save that one though for another video. Get a little bit of glimpse here though, traveling through. Something about the older towns, you know, just traveling through, seeing the buildings, wondering what it was like, you know, back in the days when, you know, vehicles weren't means of the transportation. It was just our feet, or maybe by buggy, by horse. Now it seems we hop in a vehicle and before we know it, we're on the road. Didn't know sure where this road would take me. I know where it's taken me before, but I think it was just getting back out there that was a hard thing. Not knowing which way I wanted to go. Big thing on my mind today was this the last travel that I was going to make for Tiny Venturing. Hey, no. Didn't know if this was actually a goodbye. It's been a pretty rough winter. Dealt with a lot of things. We'll save that one maybe for another video. But today I just wanted to get out there and see if I still have that inspiration. That pull to be on the road. No matter how long you were driving. Gotta admit, that's one cool thing about making videos. What seems only minutes on the screen could actually be 2 or 3 hours. It was nice. I didn't even turn on the radio for this trip. I just looked out the window. A lot of the trees still are yet to start blooming. The world's still here in Iowa is I don't know what season it is. One day it seems like it's spring, another day sort of feels like summer, and you get hit with some snowfall. It's like, it's Iowa, all right. Don't like the weather. Wait a few hours. It's something about driving. Gets that, that thought process going. Did have a couple places I wanted to check out though. At local freecampsites.net that I've posted prior in previous videos. There's a couple spots up in northern Iowa I wanted to check out. Figured why not. About the time I got up there, it'd be about time to make some supper, so figured that'd be my first stop. Check it out, see. That ain't too bad of a vehicle. Somebody else must be venturing. Had a quite cute little spot here. Had a nice body of water that you could be by. On this side of the road anyhow. I actually decided to go over to the other side. Had a few more green trees. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, my name's Charles. I go traveling around and basically car camp, so sleep in my car. And over the years I've modified it. A little bit of wood there that you see there is my little kitchen area. Got my little butane stove that works pretty good as long as it's not close to the freezing. When you get down to 30 or below, or 30 or in freezing, not 30 below, but below 32 degrees Fahrenheit anyhow. The butane does not like to operate. It actually gets too cold. But today we were in the 50s. So figured I'd just make something simple. Good old salad. And then actually was frying up a veggie burger, and I know, and bacon grease. What can I say? It's actually pretty good. Oh. And I actually found these avocado cups that were, it's just straight avocado, no preservatives, anything. They work out pretty nice. But yeah, I went and if you look back at the prior videos, you'll probably see my transitioning of the things I've done to my car to make it more enjoyable traveling. Oh, there's the little kitchen area there. That nice bacon fried veggie burger with the salad, shredded cheese, avocado, and salsa. I think the whole time I was here, there wasn't one car that went down this gravel road. Actually, it was a pretty nice little spot. Be enjoyable going back to seeing it when it was in full bloom and you'd actually have all the green trees and everything around, all the foliage. You'd probably have a lot more bugs though. And you could tell on the one side there, I can actually sit and just relax. Enjoy my surroundings. Well, of course, feeding my face. Before I knew it, I needed to get back on the road, though. Because the next stop actually was in Minnesota. And I had probably another couple more hours to go, and we were getting close to that sun getting closer to the horizon. Yeah. It's getting quite quick there. Never seems like there's enough time in the day. I think the world's always just so busy going from point A to point B that sometimes we forget to stop and just enjoy the moment around us. And that was one thing that on this trip that I noticed after getting out the interstate and going on these back highway roads, some of them small towns that you come up on, it's actually, I felt like time slowed down a little bit. I know one thing that didn't slow down this evening, though, was how dark it was getting and everything else. I was getting tired, and I knew I'd have to get into bed very soon. I did roll into one area, and it was like a local park for the town, and there was a couple local residents that were in the park when I pulled in and made sure it was okay. So yep, I snuggled up and I hit the hay. This was actually the next day. Even though I have the front and all that covered up, you still get the light when it's sun's starting to come up. Sometimes it's actually cool rolling in summer late at night because you don't know what the place looks like until the next morning. This one would have been nice to know with daylight still, just because it was a little bit more difficult getting to. And then about the time I was rolling through the back roads, you got to see a lot of the deer and everything, so you took it nice and slow. I think I had about 5-6 groups of deer across my path. I was only driving about 30-35 though. Wasn't going to take a risk of ending any of their lives or making my trip short. Yep, about that time to get up. So again, here was that county park that was in by the town that I was at. One downfall is sometimes when you're at places, you don't have cell reception. That's how it was with this one. I had to actually go to the next town to even get cell reception. But again, it's nice to disconnect from that digital world and everything. So this one, locals told me, like, just driving on the grass, find one of the fire rings and park it for the night. Didn't have no issues. I guess the park actually gets patrolled very frequently by the sheriff and that. So, but I had no knocks or anything on the windows, or at least none that I heard. Day was a little bit more windy though than yesterday. Still had a nice, good blue skies, a little bit of clouds. It's interesting going through towns early in the morning, and they're just like hibernation, you know, all asleep. Makes you wonder what it's like back years prior. Yeah, so I decided to go ahead to the next town, get a little cell reception. I actually looked at some of the books that I got, just seeing if there was something else I wanted to do today. Other plans fell through, and those didn't work out, at least not this time. And that's okay. Sometimes even though you think a plan doesn't turn out, other opportunities open up. That was like this one area coming up here. I decided to go ahead and make myself some food before I started making the trek back to Iowa. And one of the nice places I try to find is the conservation areas, or the WMA, the wildlife management areas, things like that. Basically our kind of area, like the West has for the BLM land. But this was another area that, this one, if you, was another free campsite. All you had to do is call prior and actually talk to the sheriff for the county and let them know how many's in your party, what you're driving, how long you're staying. For me, I was just stopping there to make some food. Even though it was quite windy, had a really nice view. Got a great feel. Oh yeah. You smell that bacon? It was good. Thought about doing this whole video and just not saying nothing, just let it run. Haven't done one of those yet though. You gotta have eggs. Thanks to a good friend. These are some pretty darn good eggs too. Or the last time I bought any from the store. I don't know if I could buy any from the store right now with all the issues they're having with poultry and that. But that's another cool thing too. You guys get to see these meals get made so quick. You don't see the behind the scenes of trying to get that camera in the right spot, making sure you got everything out. Yeah. And then you hope the shot looks fairly decent after you do it. Mine was interesting enough. I was just wondering if I could even take videos anymore, because it's been a long time. Well, yeah, little kitchen area if you haven't seen. Back part slides out. Got me some teas down there. They're my tiny venturing cup. And up top I got my pepper and then my red pepper flakes that I normally put on my eggs. So yeah, the one cool thing about this was I was able to pack my car up and block most of the wind out and just enjoy making the food and getting to see the scenery. Like I said, even though a lot of stuff isn't into that full lush green color, which I think a lot of us are probably past due and ready for, it was nice to be able to just go to these areas and basically be by yourself. I'm pretty sure when it's warmer weather, this place is probably bustling with people. Yep, there's that nice breakfast. And look, you even get a nice little view of what I gotta enjoy here while eating. until I decided to block it off on you guys. So yeah, it was nice just go ahead and taking that moment of the day and enjoying some food, enjoying the scenery, just enjoying being out again. Yeah, it's been what, probably 6 months since I've done a video. Sometimes you have to get out there in nature, get back into that place that calms your soul and just breathe. Yeah, it was quite windy there. But it's still quite beautiful. Again, it really would be cool to see all this with all the lush green around, but I think it was good just to be able to have that moment in time to be able to just think and wonder where I was going after this. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you'd like to know when another video comes up, go ahead and hit that subscribe, that notification for the bell. Otherwise, I'll catch you down the road, hopefully in the very near future. Otherwise, you all have a good one. Stay safe. Don't forget to get out there and do your own tiny venturing. See where the road takes you. Otherwise, hope to see you all again real soon. Bye now.